How goes it, everybody? Today we're printing non-stock transfers. I've got about 240 transfers to print, and every time I go live, people just order more transfers. And at the same time, people order more printers. It's all a win-win, as I call it. So, the beauty of this printer is that there's so many things that can be done with this printer. Unlimited printing profit, unlimited opportunity to sell transfers to screen printers around you and to print for yourself so that you're not sending that money out of your shop, contracting it somewhere. And although we can put a big, huge printer in here, this is just perfect for the guy that's a screen printer, that's got his printer operating in his small business or his medium business. Man, it's so easy to operate contrary to the desktop printers. I mean, these are commercial printers, so I'm just gonna put you here for just a moment, walk over here. Let's take a look at something here. I don't want to lose this, my rip box. I'm gonna go right over here. We're gonna powder some transfers. And then, we'll try to get you guys positioned. Make sure none of my hair gets in the transfers. How you doing out there, everybody? Is it a profitable day? Are you making the most of your day? You like my shirt? Stop the war on dads. That's all there is to it, just rolling your print in there. Hit it with your shaker. You're already done over there. Going to start another one here in just a second. Let me go cut that. And then this one I can put on top of the printer. Just want to make sure that they don't slide off from there. I have to tell you, these transfers are beautiful. And if you had to print 100 of these, there's no way I'd even attempt it on a desktop printer. Forget about it. The roll-to-roll feature is what makes this so special, in my opinion. Let's keep going over here. Sorry about that. But I got this one to powder now. This one was in front of it. What's your day looking like, everybody? When you factor what these can generate you, if you're in the smaller printer industry, this is perfect. But the larger the larger Chinese printers, Abu printers, man, they really have struggles in printing fine dot and halftones or very small font, so you have to be careful for that. There's always a market for the people out there that are printing with the Epson desktop printers, but the problem that people suffer from is speed. get these thrown in the dryer, won't we? For that, I'll just move us right over here. And of course, we have several dryers on hand, from 24-inch dryers all the way to 17-inch dryers, 13-inch dryers. There's power shakers available. Normally I would have sent that next one through to print already, but I took a break for just a moment, just running a little bit of a cleaning in between that last print. Of course, what's also so beautiful, you know, what's also so beautiful about this industry is that there's always people needing transfers, and there's always people needing shirts. And, you know, in my opinion, this by far generates more profit for both industries, for printing and transfers. So we're able to get these done. Two 13-inch wide transfers, or 13 by 14-inch transfers, in 6 minutes 40 seconds. All there is to it. See, when you're using the dryer, you know, you can either do longer rolls, but just think about that. $9 a piece, 9, 18, 27 bucks. $27 in what, 18 minutes? 9, yeah, 18 minutes. Every 20 minutes you're making 20 bucks. Sorry, I got that wrong. So 9 per transfer, and that's at 18, 8, that's what it is, 20, 40, 60. 60 bucks, okay, every 20 minutes. And of course, the only thing to go on to go faster than this is to buy an industrial $30,000 two-headed printer. And for the transfer printers, you know, that's a gold mine. But for anybody, you know, $18 every 6 minutes, 20 bucks, just round up 20 bucks every 6 minutes. That's 200 bucks an hour. Wrap your mind around that. You print for 5 hours a day. Print for 5 hours a day. That's $1,000 profit a day. You gotta be kidding me, people. You know, the beautiful thing is that it's not hard work. So, you know, that's a benefit for everybody involved. Hold on a second. And knowing that, and the easiness of, you know, using your printer is a gold mine. Now, let me see where we're at. And I'll try to turn the page around. There's 35 here. So 35 sheets times 2 is 70, okay? When you do the math, 70 times 9 is $9 each. You know, what does that come to? You know, that's 630 bucks, man. 630 bucks in just a couple of hours? Come on, dude. Tell me you can't make a phenomenal amount of money with that printer in your local business, in your local shop. Dude, these are the easiest printers I've ever turned on, you know, tore apart, got to use. And you guys saw what happened a few days ago. I had a cartridge rupture, no problem. Beyond that, man, it's money in the bank. You just got to put in the time, the effort, learn how to get your transfers printed. Look, I sold a little kitty shirt today of this. All these are multiple rolls going out. And of course, by the end of the day, there'll be 25 of those, because even though I got to do 100 of those, you know, I got to do like 100 for a church locally. And I didn't want to turn this on to do transfers, but I maxed out a printer at a shop. And, you know, I've got transfers printing at the other shop, and now transfers printing here. And you can do a lot. I mean, just imagine just running, if you were smart enough and you said, hey, Ernest, I want 2 printers. And you got 2 printers running, you know, and then you're printing 4 of these every, Dorset, what's going on, man? I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see. Let me go look and see what you said. It's going great, my friend. Just printing transfers, knocking them out of the park. And this customer ordered transfers from one of the people that had an Oddly printer, but they couldn't get the fine tone rasterization done. I mean, because there's some stuff really in there, like right around here, that those printers struggle at. Now, I'm not sure if that's the operator, or if that's the software, or combined, or the fact that the printer is printing out at 720 by 720. But there's no doubt they're super fast, right? But if you don't want to convert to that 220 power voltage, and you just want to run something like this printer here, that dryer here, it's all off of 110 power volt. And look, there's 18 bucks. We're already done with 18 bucks. $18 that fast. How can you not, you know, make a good amount of money with that? I don't know. You know, it's a very simple printer to operate, very easy to clean, you know, very easy to maintain. And here over there, I've got to print some photos of a very beautiful lady who went and got her, you know, lingerie husband photos called. I forget what they're called. You know, I love printing stuff like that. Big old, you know, big old 30-inch canvas gallery wraps. So I'm just in love with printing, and I hope you all are too. And I definitely would like to, you know, print for you, or most get you a printer working in your business if you're in New England. Because as you know, I won't travel to a non-legal cannabis state. What I can't do for you though, I can't set your business up with a DBA. You know, I can't do all the basic things that you need to do. So if you're brand new and you're starting a business, this would be the way to go. But you need to have all your business accounts set up, you know, your tax ID, your EIN number, so on and so forth. You know, I think most people out there, they're just really happy to be able to generate 20, 30 bucks an hour, dude, and this can do it. So, in my opinion, you can definitely, with this printer, make over 100 bucks an hour. You know, we're about to send another print off, and this is printed at a 2880 by 1440 resolution. So the resolution is just kicked up what I call balls to the wall resolution. You know, but other than that, I don't, you know, there's more to my life than just these printers, obviously. You know, I'm an activist, and I love to speak out against whatever pisses me off at the moment. Nonetheless, you know, now we're sending another print off, so that's what, 18. Now we're going to be at $36 per, $36 in 12 minutes. Boy, that just racks my brain, you know? And as you know, I don't really like, hold on just a second. I really don't like to sit around and print, you know. I think to myself, there's far more beneficial things that I could be doing with my time than printing Etsy orders or printing, you know, local customer orders. But people love it when I do the printing because usually they know their prints can turn out perfect. Bring you all right over that way. It's always fun to see. Money, money, money in the bank. Other than that, let me just click this thing sideways. So we are still doing the leasing program. Our attorney that's on our website, that's el tronque de elefante, the trunk of the elephant is what we call that. So our attorney is continually trying to work with each state to generate us leasing, but you know the negative is that you don't own the printer when you lease it, so it has to come back to our shop. Whereas some people are like, oh man, that's a great idea. You take care of everything. So it's only literally in New England that I would ever even consider that. So yeah, Dorset, you need that printer in your life. You need 2 of these printers in your life. With 2 of these printers, you're printing, look, so you didn't realize, but while we were over there, I have a little online timer going. And yeah, they're simple to use, man. Anybody can use them. It doesn't take a degreed person to run them. You know, it doesn't take a printing engineer to run them. It's so simple. And, you know, if I turn on 2 printers, then I'm definitely running ahead of myself, which is not something that I truly want to do right now, because if you're like me, right, I love to make money and I love to, what is this? I got a tracking number, let me see. Huh, I think I can create a vector. So all these orders are coming in and I'm telling people like, hey man, you know, your image isn't correct. Can't build a cut file out of it. So the only thing left that I tell people that we can do is to utilize. That's not true, Dorset. You're able to come here to Boston, pick up your printer and go home. It's that simple. And they can be delivered as well. The benefit is that when you buy this printer, you come to our shop and you learn how to run it. You learn how to repair the printer. You learn how to take out your motherboard. You learn how to take out your motherboard. We teach you how to take your printhead out because we want you to know how to use your printer. You know, we want you to understand the functionality of the printer, how to remove the printhead, how to replace the lines if you ever have to replace the lines, how to deal with an ink, how to take off the sides of your printer. So many things so that you're not, what's going on, Bree, Andrew? Is that right? I don't have my glasses on, sorry, so I'm not able to see that far away. So we teach you all the benefits of how to operate and how to use your printer, how to communicate with the software. Hold on, what'd you say? Yeah, I do have smaller printers, Melissa, and you know, somewhat the same printhead speeds, 360 nozzles by 11 channels. I think you can figure this out in a day or two, but obviously the longer you're here, the better off you are. The reason that, you know, I don't go to, you can call me, Bree, 508-318-8788. That's how you get a hold of me. RJ, yeah, I'm doing great, man. It's been a while since, you know, I wasn't doing so great a long ago. 508-318-8788. Just don't call now because you'll lock my video up. So I don't travel to any states where I can be prosecuted for, correct, where I can be prosecuted for cannabis. Just not doing it, you know. Hold on a second. Man, I forgot to stop this thing. Darn it, Ernest. So guys, and ladies, if you haven't tried our powder yet, it's incredible. It's a very soft feel. So what did they say? Someone super excited to touch base. Awesome. Super excited. Yeah, give me a call. So that was 6 minutes, 47 seconds. I forgot to turn the timer off when that got started or finished. I do stuff like that all the time. And you know, what is it, 1836? 36 bucks. 9, 18. Yeah, that's right. $36. $36 in 12 minutes. Think about that. So the class, which we sit under our full-time Epson technician, which I'm training as an apprentice. And we tear that damn printer apart, right? We go through, the class is 2 days, we go through a class of just printing. While we're printing, we're teaching you about the ink. And by the way, we use Kodak ink now. My life has changed since I got rid of the STS situation, but I held out as long as I could. And that's what people don't get, man. They talk shit about, why I refuse to buy ink from China. And so it's because I believe in the American way still, right? I don't even know what the hell that means anymore. I just believe in supporting Americans. And now that we have Kodak ink, the ink is granulated here. It's crushed down. It's made in the United States of America. And that's basically all we need to do to make sure that I'm dealing with my own moral convictions. I stayed with my previous ink supplier, and man, it was terrible. Terrible. In my opinion, STS is just a non-consistent company, which makes me think, hey STS, are you actually making grinding your white powder or your white ink? You granulating the powder here in America? I don't think you are, because it's never consistent. The ink is just honestly pure shit. But it's either hit or miss. Some days it's perfect, and I provide the ink to people and it's beautiful, bright and vibrant, and then sometimes it's not. And so it makes me think that they're ordering out of China. It's always a possibility. But Kodak ink is definitely grinding up this ink in their labs. El tronque de elefante. That's what we call that, the elephant trunk. So I like the ink. Super vibrant white ink, clings to the color very, very well. You can't certainly, it's very hard to reproduce this vibrancy in STS inks. So I know some people are really set on that company, and I used to be, but I've got to move on for what's more conducive to what I need. And what I need is just vibrancy every single time. So happy to offer that service. Costs a fortune to get that ink in. Man, does it cost a lot of money, because Kodak doesn't sell the ink in just 1 liter or 5 liters for all your colors. You've got to buy 10 gallons per color. Dude, you know how expensive that is? That means that there are what? 16 or 4, I'm calculating down, 4 liters per gallon, is that right? Yeah. So think about that. If you're in the whites, you're at $79 times 4 times 10. So that's 40. God damn. $2,800 a color. And people don't comprehend it. They don't comprehend what's involved. And of course, you can get ink out of a lot of different companies, so you don't have to go through that. But to become a dealer, man, that's what they do. They stop the average person from being a dealer, because they don't want to deal with 1 or 2 liters here or there. So support your local Kodak dealer. Get your Kodak ink, And when the prices come out, don't complain. Realize that it's quality. You're getting quality ink, not made in China, not imported. You're getting quality ink, what we want, what's not going to clog your printer up. So that's the benefit, right? Because when you get that shit from China, it's going to clog your printer up very quickly. I've seen it. I know. When I started this, I was buying ink out of China in 2022 before anybody was even selling DTF equipment or transfers. Nonetheless, it is good to sleep and know that you've got a good ink product. So we're just printing, and I'm going to get done with these, and then they'll go out in the mail, and it'll be a great life. Once a customer gets them, they'll print these babies up, and although you can't see through the shirt, but you know, on a black shirt, man, that's going to look incredible. Absolutely look incredible. So, good white coverage still, and it's just about making that money. So other than that, I feel like these printers are better than any desktop printer out there, without a doubt. I'm always consistently looking at my prints to kind of try to figure out which one I need to, you know, some things that you need to change. That's about all you need to do. So think about it. If you have somebody working for you and you're paying them $15 an hour, you know, and literally the first 6 minutes of the hour, they're paid. How do you beat that? Based on that, you know, it's truly money. Every time you turn around, it's money. But if I had to do 1,000 transfers, forget about it. Man, I'm ordering that stuff. I'm making somebody else be the slave. I'm really just printing these myself, you know, to make a video. It's content. And, you know, as long as I'm making content, I'm happy, you know, and I'm sure most people are. Happy to take any questions. Let me look, because more people have commented. RJ in Beantown. Dude, you're in Beantown? Man, you gotta come by the shop. Do you need a job? RJ Beantown? I need somebody to work full time. You know? Let me know. Reach out to me. I hope you do. Beautiful, vibrant transfers. Man, they look great. Just going to put those down for a minute. Well, the maintenance tank is getting pretty low. You think about what I want to do here. Gonna open my left door. So, I mean, 240 prints is where I'm at, and so 240 prints is what I've calculated to go from a full 350 milliliters down to about half. And those are at 13 by 14. 13 by 14 images, 13 inches wide, 14 inches long. By the way, our friends over at Inkjet Mall have still not responded back to me about the cartridge rupture. So, which is kind of a little alarming, right? That they haven't got back to me, because maybe they have. Let me look in here. So since Tuesday at 5:42 p.m., they've ghosted me.